We are getting closer and closer, everyone. The Bitcoin bull run, the crypto bull run will be here soon, and we are getting closer every single day. You know, we've got less time to accumulate, less time to dollar cost average, less time to enjoy these kind of undervaluation phases. Bitcoin today is 35.1k. Now we're going to talk about, you know, is it good to buy Bitcoin sort of now, today, next week, next month? 2024 is very, very bullish from a news and political perspective, as well as kind of, you know, the on-chain metrics as well. Things are going to change, right? We've got big changes coming, and I'm very excited, guys. So let's check it out. Bitcoin 35.1k at the moment. Is buying Bitcoin now a good thing to do? Well, it really depends on your trajectory, your vision, your strategy. Are you looking to make a quick buck over 4 weeks, or are you a long-term hodler? Because if you're looking to hold for 10 years, I mean, whether you buy it now at 35k, 25k, 20k, you know, is it really going to make a huge difference? Unless you're putting 100% capital in, yes. But if you're just dollar cost averaging in at different levels and you're aiming to, you know, cash out in 20, 15, 10 years time, then, you know, the white noise and distortion doesn't really matter too much. So what's going on at the moment? We are still in a Bitcoin season mostly. Bitcoin has got most of the dominance at the moment, but looking at the 200-week moving average or heat map for Bitcoin, we can see that we are kind of moving away from this 200-week moving average line. This trend line here, which usually reflects a good time to buy into crypto or Bitcoin, we are stepping away from it. But I don't know if this will be a long-term pump with sustenance attached to it. I think we might end up seeing a pullback, a transient pullback, a momentarily, you know, a moment in the market where we just pause, the price comes down a bit, even though things are getting hot and excited, you know, in this crypto market. When we look at the last month, we can see a month ago, the addresses holding 10 Bitcoin, well, 1 to 10 Bitcoins was 162,413 addresses. Today, that number is down by 800. Again, for the addresses holding 10 to 100 Bitcoin, we can see a month ago there was 141.3k addresses. Look, the number is 139.9k. If we look a month ago, the addresses holding 100 to 1000 Bitcoins was 13.85k. And now, actually, well, you could say that these mega whales are accumulating whilst the smaller fish in the ocean are actually, it looks like they're either moving into larger positions, holding many more Bitcoins, or those people are selling for some reason. So let's have a look. Thing is, Bitcoin halving is 161 days away. Things get typically exciting about 150 days after the halving. So we've got about 300 days, guys, until things seriously kick off, in my opinion. 161 days until that halving comes. So make sure, you know, if you are a hodler, if you are a Bitcoin maxi, you know, now is kind of a good time to be accumulating slowly. I would personally be waiting for a correction here in the markets. You know, one of the other reasons why crypto exports are hopeful about Bitcoin is that in the coming year, 2024, there'll be a halving. So effectively, rewards are halved to the miners by 50%. So the miners payout will be reduced to 3.125. And yeah, this is crazy, guys. This is really going to change things massively in the world of cryptocurrency. So we can see, looking at Bitcoin on this price chart right now, things are getting pretty parabolic. So we're just going to quickly check this weekly chart. We can see we're sitting at the top of a major resistance, which is this trend line here at 35.2k. We can see we do have a lot of trend lines as well. A few wicks from before, kind of around this region, where we had tons of resistance and support levels, you know, prior to this level that we're in now. So before, you know, we were in the euphoria, $69,000 price range. It came down and actually tested this region as support multiple times. You can see we are now there again. We are not that far away. We've only got to do a 2x and we're back to the all-time high. It's absolutely insane. But this could be a key area where, yeah, okay, the markets could correct, because if we look recently, if we bring a vertical line at every overbought RSI position, we had that here, we've had one here now, we've had one here as well. You can see each time we do get those overbought RSI regions, we see the pullback on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is back to the overbought region on the weekly RSI. I don't want to make a bearish video, but this is just a factor I'm looking at. So if it does go through for some reason, this could be parabolic. This could go to $40,000. This could go to $47,000. You know, it's going to be like a local price discovery. It's going to feel extremely bullish if it does. On the other hand, we could see Bitcoin correct. And by correct, I mean it could come back down to either a crazy low of $26,000 or to a fib level of 0.5 or 0.618 of 29K, 30.4K. Anyway, is Bitcoin a good thing to be buying at the moment? So short term, yes and no. Long term, I think yes. It's usually always going to be a good play. Remember, this is not financial advice, but if we kind of look at our BLX chart over here for Bitcoin, we can see historically, look, the yellow vertical line is the Bitcoin halving. The Bitcoin halving is coming up right now. But if we look historically, from the price low, so 2018 market cycle, price low of 3.3K, we had 686 days of sideways trading before the halving commenced. And from that price bottom, you have 1,064 days until we see the price top, which was more recently $65,000. Now, if we look at the market cycle bottom that we recently just had, which was roughly over here. Yeah, we could definitely confirm 16K is that. You got 567 days from that bottom until the halving, which is predicted to be around the sort of May time of 2024. Now, if you are looking to have, if you did buy in, shall I say, around the bottom, you would be waiting 1,071 days, which is very similar to last time, about 1,000 days. Fast forward to today, you can see you've got about 700 days until the all-time high, which might be predicted around October 2025, until crazy things start happening again. So 700 days, 2 years until we could see a potential macro top for Bitcoin. But I think, you know, we've got less time really. In reality, you've got about 196 days to kind of create a strategy and a plan, put a plan together, because I think Bitcoin could potentially still correct to like 22K, 25K, but I do think we'll see the tops at around $157,000 here for Bitcoin, and then it will do its thing again where it comes down in price massively, where we might see a new bottom for Bitcoin instead of being, you know, 15.7K. I think if we just follow this trajectory, this average fair line, you're looking at a bottom for Bitcoin of around sort of 30K, 28K. So this would be the new bottom for Bitcoin in the future. I'd be piling in my money around this region. I wouldn't care at what level or what specific price, as long as my buys are in that region and my sells are in this region here. The middle means nothing, and overall you've got to use this sort of chart, the BLX chart, to help you guide your purchases. So we can see the logarithmic regression here. The green ribbon is like a buying accumulation extreme fear phase. The red ribbon, where we are not yet, is your selling, your euphoric, your overextended and extreme greed in the market phase. So use that as a barometer. What else is happening? ETFs in 2024. This is going to be so bullish. You can see there are some lined up already. Second deadlines. Look, for a few ETFs, got Hashdex Bitcoin, Franklin Bitcoin, Grayscale, Ethereum Futures Trust. So there's a load of crazy things going on. But you can see the second deadlines here, and the third deadlines and the final deadlines. We've got VanEck, we've got Fidelity, we've got Wisdom Tree. So 3 major ones. Of course, we do have like BlackRock, Bitwise as well, other things like that. We've also got stimulus money, which could be happening in 2024 in America. You know what happened last time there was stimulus money? Bitcoin went wild. The whole of crypto was overvalued to shreds. It was just brilliant, really a brilliant thing to see. We also have re-elections in 2024. So look, historically, 2016 election, Bitcoin went up post that. 2020 election, $15,000, Bitcoin went crazy. Today we have elections coming soon in 2024. Bitcoin went crazy. It says here, look, our team has been wondering how these trends might be relevant in the upcoming 2024 American presidential election, and this piece was designed to capture our early thoughts. First, Bitcoin is currently at its highest price in an American presidential election cycle. So we can see, look, Bitcoin is currently trading above 29K, whereas the previous election cycle high in Q4 2020 was $20,000 roughly. So we've got the elections, and think about it, this is really exciting. ETFs are a thing. They're trending. It's a big hype around it. The last time we had ETF hype was 2021, which was also in a bull run. Bitcoin itself, the trend here is not that powerful in contrast to 2021. So we've got a long time to go. We're still waiting for that retail interest and FOMO. On the enterprise side, things already look pretty good, but the general consumer pattern here, and why this chart is so important, and why it looks so similar to simply the Bitcoin chart. If you look at this on a monthly time frame, you can see there is a similarity. between these, and every time Bitcoin is pumping in general, you know, if we just quickly go to coin market cap again, actually I'll just show you here because it's easier to see. You can see the similarity between what's going on in terms of the last 12 months and 5 years. We can see effectively the Google Trends and the price of Bitcoin, they usually correlate because Google Trends is consumer behavior, and we're seeing human beings change the price as the search volume shifts. And I think we've got plenty of time. We've got enough time, but time is running out, so be conscious of that. If you guys are new to the channel, please do subscribe, like, comment. Things are getting interesting, I think, at the moment. If you want to become a patron, we have also got packages down below. You can unlock up to 600 trading signals per month, so do have a little look at that. Link down below, like I say. And also want to do a quick shout out to Bitcoin Mind Tricks, because Bitcoin Mind Tricks has pre-sale bought $2,000 worth of $3.6 million has been raised. They are tokenizing cloud mining in the crypto space, so ordinary people can generate hash power to effectively get mining rewards. They will launch on DEX or SEX, and there will be, you know, well, there already are, shall I say, some nice staking rewards, 161% per annum. Remember, this is a crypto pre-sale, so not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence. Do not risk more than you can afford to lose. But fingers crossed we can see this low market cap project right here do a pump in the crypto market. So hope it does, as a lot of the community have already bought into this one. We recently had Bitcoin 20 Wall Street memes. They did well. This is the project right here, and they have a $30,000 giveaway. So if you want to join that, the link is down below. And they're doing 10 lucky winners of $3,000 each. Anyhow, that's not financial advice. If you are new here, do like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Stay crypto safe. Thank you for watching. Next time I'll make sure my hair looks a bit prettier. And yeah, I just really think right now is a time to stay in the markets. Don't leave. And I think for the next bull run, I think a lesson to be learned is when things go shitty, when things look crap, when things feel bad, you know, if we look at the weekly time frame for Bitcoin especially, if you see, this is my one biggest tip to anybody out there right now, so take this bit into consideration. It might not be correct, and of course this is not financial advice. If you see, this is what I would do moving forward. Like, I've already screwed up because I didn't do enough of it. If you see Bitcoin go to an oversold territory on the relative strength index, this is my number one tip. You will only see this happen once every super cycle. If you see Bitcoin go to that oversold territory, I'm gonna freaking ape in everything. Oversold here 2015, oversold here 2018, oversold 2022. And what they usually attach to, massive psychological shifts, massive black swan events. COVID in 2020. We had Sam Bankman-Fried, we had Lunar Classic crash. Black swan events. No one anticipated they would come, but they created an opportunity of a lifetime, a golden opportunity of a lifetime where you can accumulate cryptocurrency at an undervaluation phase that should have never ever occurred, but it did because some extraneous factors in the markets occurred. And you can scroll back. We've had 1, 2, 3 times only guys, and use the inverse. The opposite is your selling indicator. So look, for Bitcoin, fucking my French, excuse my language, sell your Bitcoin, sell your crypto in these euphoric stages. Don't be afraid to let go. When it goes oversold in the weekly, that's when you open the wallet. Not financial advice, but if I bought Bitcoin, if I put 250k into Bitcoin here at like 16k, I would have been making a great decision. And in 2018, the same thing. Fast forward to the future, if things go sour again here, because what happens is all the whales, all the rich people out there, all the enterprises, the institutions, they pay media companies to write up bearish stories. They're on payroll. They want Bitcoin to crash so they can accumulate more. It's that simple. Get an article only costs $600. $600 to a millionaire is nothing, especially if they've got crypto cash flow. So they will make sure that price goes down as much as possible, and you will see the oversold territory again in the future. Anyway, guys, that is my number one tip. That's my theory around it. That's my conspiracy around it. Black swan events are a thing. I sometimes wonder if they are preordained or not. Anyways, subscribe, like, comment. If you're new here, Bitcoin, we love you, and thanks for sticking around. If you got to the end of this video, comment down below, I got to the end of this video, because I'd love to know if anyone's actually truly watching. See you guys. Bitcoin looking strong, and yeah, let's freaking go!